and you have cars, as long as you're not owing on it, that will be your security or collateral that I will hold in order to do business with you. They break open your house one time, they rape your mother, they rape your father, they rape your brother, they rape your sister, they rape your auntie, they rape your auntie, they rob you of all your jewels, they take your car if you have a license firearm, they take your firearm and they go on with that. And those that are supposed to vote for this bill, for the next year, you all are pleased and it's okay with that. What are they smoking? You cannot come and tell Saieed, well, hear this now. Saieed, mass mandatory, here we go. It come to an end. And then you come and tell me, here we go on side. If you go to the supermarket, the grocery, or the malls, you have to wear your mask. Saieed, if you go to a pharmacy, you have to wear your mask. Saieed, if you're traveling, you have to wear your mask. If you're in the transportation hub, you have to wear your mask. If you're going to church side, you have to wear your mask. If you're in the school side, you're wearing your mask. If you go to a barber salon, you go to the theater, you're wearing your mask. Which dum-dum in Trinidad and Tobago will go in a theater and buy a popcorn and a juice and sit down and wear a mask? Dance! If every councillor go through their constituency, do video clips like this and send it for us, I'm gonna be so happy just to play it on our program on a Wednesday night. You know why I would be happy? I will be filled with joy in my heart. You know why? Because the councillor is getting off their butts and they are actually going and doing some live video shoots. Real Talk took the initiative to find out suppliers of wheat in the world that National Flour Mill could go to. So now Romano is saying the company is not going to raise any price in the near future. Why? Why? Is it because the S-boss and they realize now that, hey, it is in the public domain that we could go right Mexico and buy flour and wheat? We could go right China and buy wheat? I am about change. And thus far, Real Talk is very effective in Trinidad and Tobago, coming towards making changes for the citizens. Public Utility Minister Marvin Gonzalez have urged the population to appreciate and be grateful for the availability of the utilities. This, as Gonzalez recalled, time in his life when he had to fetch water using a bucket from a nearby river. Gonzalez, I want you to understand something. I want you, Mr. Gonzalez, to understand something. You are being paid thousands of dollars by public utility, by the finance ministry, to govern WASA. Come on. To govern WASA, I want you to understand that you ain't going in no office for no free code. You are being paid. Do not tell me that I, Saieed, have to be grateful for the water I get it. Let me tell you something, Gonzalez. Every 4 months, I have to pay $400 and I get water once a bloody month. So don't come on a media briefing and say, Saieed, you have to be contented. You have to be happy. Marvin, the next best thing for you to do is to resign and get the hell out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. I am your host, Saeed. We do want to thank you for joining us tonight, viewers. Remember, we are the #1 current affairs program in Trinidad and Tobago. We go live from 7 to 8 p.m. Monday to Friday. There's also a rerun the next day from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. So if you missed the show during the night, viewers, you can catch it the next day from 11:30 to 12:30 p.m. Remember, we are the #1 current affairs program. We have been holding this position for the last 4 years, viewers, and I am thankful to God for it. Secondly, I am thankful for you, the viewers, who take the time out to sit down and view our program. We do thank you for calling in, viewers. It's about thanking you tonight. I already thank God, but tonight is about thanking you for viewing us and making us the #1 current affairs program in Trinidad and Tobago. So viewers, how can you view us when you are not home? Well, we are live on Facebook from 7 to 8 p.m. We are also live on YouTube from 7 to 8 p.m. On Facebook, it's Real Talk with Saieed Ali on Facebook. And on YouTube, it's TT Real Talk. Subscribe, hit the bell, and you would know when we go live. So viewers, you can't miss out on our program, daylight or night, or even on social media. So we've got you covered. We've got you covered. There's no way you're going to miss the #1 current affairs program. Also, a reminder of Real Talk Credit Union is also inviting you, the viewers, to come and set up an account with us. Remember, we are a credit union started in Trinidad and Tobago. And just how I started my program 5 years back, and we became the #1 program on television, current affairs, just so Real Talk Credit Union information will grow to a level where even you would be amazed of us. Remember, I am a spiritual consultant. I do spiritual work, so I know how to twist the twist, and I know how to light the light to make things work. Also, a reminder, viewers, that Real Talk, we are offering you 4% on fixed deposit, viewers. How does that work? Let me tell you something. For umpteen years, you have had a fixed deposit in a commercial bank in Trinidad and Tobago. And you are getting something like 0.05%, 1%. On 100,000 per year, it's almost $500,000 to almost $500 to $1,000 per year at 1%. At Real Talk, you're signing up a 5-year contract on a fixed deposit, and you are getting 4% per year. How much is 4% on $100,000? It's $4,000 per year. Remember, it's a 5-year contract that you will be signing up in order to get your 4%. So remember that, viewers. Also, a reminder, I'm a licensed money lender. So if you're looking for cash borrow, it's not a problem. We love to lend. But as long as you have collateral and you love to pay back what you borrow, it's not a problem. We will do business with you. We will do business with you. And you know you can't run and duck and hide because of the fact that Raquel tried to duck and hide, and we got her X-Trail back. Her X-Trail is presently in my compound, and she cannot get it back. It's not for rent, it's not for sale. You want to duck and hide? No problem. But we're going to talk about a little more of that later on. Right now, viewers, as we start our program, a little update for you tonight. The Regulated Industry Commissioner, RIC, has activated an electricity bill calculation to help residential customers calculate what their new bill would be if the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commissions accept the maximum rate increase the RIC proposed. The calculator, which published on the RIC's website today, can be accessed through the following link. We have the link? Okay. So you could go on to www.ric.org.tt/calculator. So viewers, remember that? Have Jove get this now. Yeah. At air. You go print the link and go show it up so they can see it. So viewers, today is a special day for Trinidad and Tobago, you know. Yeah. Our Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, is celebrating his 74th birthday today. So from Real Talk Group, from the Real Talk Studios, we take this opportunity to wish our Prime Minister a happy 74th birthday. Now, as bad as he may be, or as good as he may be, everyone deserves their best wishes, greetings on their birthday. So he is no different from us. He's a human being, and I myself personally want to wish our Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago a happy 74th birthday, and may he continue to be in good health and strength as God permit. So as we start our program tonight, Trinidad and Tobago has granted additional time by the United States to further explore and develop the Dragon Gas Fuel Exploration Agreement with Venezuela, and can now pay for the arrangement in US Bolivar or fiat currency. In announcing the latest development, Energy Minister Stuart Young said it was done via the granting of a significant amendment to our OFAC license, which means they have license to explore, to drill, to extract. He stated that the US government has issued through the Treasury Department, OFAC, to the government of TNT. Young explained that TNT's amended license will now run for 2 years until October 31st, 2025. TNT had initially been granted a 2-year license to explore the gas field, which is in Venezuela water, in January. Listen to this.
I am pleased to tell the people of Trinidad and Tobago that today the United States government has issued through the Treasury Department, OFAC, to the government of Trinidad and Tobago an amendment to the license that we had requested in the terms that we have requested. All I can say at this stage is we have been granted a significant amendment to our OFAC license. The first point is that the license will now run for 2 years until the 31st of October 2025. So for those who want to know, the license granted today, the amended license, runs until the 31st of October 2025, which is more than enough time for us to get done what needs to get done.
Now viewers, however, he was unable to reveal the full detail, but noted that this also allows the government of Trinidad and Tobago to make payment in fiat currency as well as US Bolivar, as US dollars also, and Bolivar, which was, well, they didn't have that option at then. Back then, when they made the arrangement, they didn't have the option. They were wondering, even we in Trinidad were wondering, how is TNT going to pay Venezuela for the gas? There were no arrangement to pay in however. Whether it be gift, whether it be groceries, whether it be cash, there were no arrangement. So finally today, there is an arrangement, viewers. They can pay as well with US dollar and Bolivar, even fiat dollar. Young also stated that the OFAC license now is a full green light for us to be able to do what needs to be done. In a meantime, he said, TNT continue to engage Venezuela and PDVSA to work out the granulated level of details for the pricing and for the development of the gas for Dragon Gas. Listen to this.
It also allows the government of Trinidad and Tobago, working along with NGC and Shell, to negotiate complete negotiations and all agreements that need to be done with the government of Venezuela and PDVSA for the development and the production and the export of that gas from the Dragon gas field into Trinidad and Tobago for us to develop it and for us to make payments in fiat currency, as well as US dollars, as well as bolivars, as well as via humanitarian measures, which was what was envisaged initially. So that OFAC license now is a full green light for us to be able to do what needs to be done. In the meantime, we have continued to be engaged with the government of Venezuela as well as PDVSA. We have had several virtual meetings with them as we now get into the granular level of detail for the pricing of the development of the gas for Dragon.
So Trinidad and Tobago, that is on the way now. Let's see what's going to take place. So while Trinidad is having success now with the Dragon field exploration and extraction of gas, Venezuela wants to combat Guyana for gas and oil. Now recently, I believe it's in 2018, 2019, Guyana started to drill and have their own oil. Now Venezuela now is pounding on Guyana that Venezuelans, those in the oil sector, are telling the Guyanese president that this oil and this gas belongs to us. So there's a battle now, viewers, with the Guyanese and the Venezuelan for oil and gas. When I was in Guyana last week, boy, believe me, there was some battle. There was some battle. But I'm going to keep following that, and I'll let you know what takes place concerning that. Minister of National Security Fitzgerald Hines has revealed that police service will soon receive 3,120 additional body cameras to aid in fighting crime. This after $67 million. $67 million was allocated to the police service to purchase equipment. Naparima MP Rodney Charles said, while he understands there are good officers who put their lives on the line, it is the government's responsibility to provide them with the necessary equipment to exonerate themselves from their killing or exonerate themselves if they kill civilians. So with the body camera, the recording is going to show who fired the shots first. And that would be a good thing for the officers of Trinidad and Tobago. He stated that there are 1,121 available, 192 waiting to be cleared by custom, and an additional 3,120 will soon be purchased. Listen to this.
Body cameras are not issued to an individual police officer like a pants, a cap, or a shirt. Body cameras are available to police officers in the course of their duty. As we speak, right, as we speak, there are now we now have 1,121 available body cams.
Deputy Chair, I cannot hear because I'm getting noise in that direction. The figure?
I'll protect you.
If you could repeat the figure, please.
1,121 available.
Are now available. Another recently purchased 192 are in port to be cleared in the next couple of days. That's another 122. And for this year, we are aiming to get to 3,000 to purchase 3,120 more body cameras.
Could the minister indicate what, from the TTPS, what is the number that they have indicated to the government that they need in order to...
They have indicated that for 2024, they would like going...
Both sides, please.
To answer your question, the police service has indicated that going forward, it wants to purchase for the time being, for the foreseeable need, 3,120 additional body cameras.
You're given, therefore, an undertaking that any time a civilian is killed, that there will be evidence to exonerate the police officers.
We're going to hear more about that later in the week. Now, Hines added that Charles should not be mounting that form of recklessness. Listen to this.
I would say this. I heard in the run-up to your question, you mentioned extrajudicial killing.
By the state.
That has, I don't care by who,
Again.
that has certain implications, and I will not associate myself or the police service with that, regardless of who said it, locally, regionally, or internationally. What I can tell you is that all matters related, well, what they call police-involved shootings are thoroughly investigated, and there have been many occasions in the past when police officers have been prosecuted by police officers for committing murder and other serious crimes in Trinidad and Tobago. So I cannot associate myself with any suggestion, regardless of who it comes from, about extrajudicial killings. I know of no such thing. And all matters, even when that is alleged, have been and will be investigated.
Thank you,
and I
Mr.
do not
Minister.
think, before I close, that the member for Naparima is a member of the parliament, and wanting to be a member of government should be mounting that kind of recklessness against the Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay, members, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Minister.
Yeah, what kind of reckless behavior this is? I can highlight recklessness here on the part of the minister, you know.
That affects our trade.
Again.
Community.
So viewers, we are also going to hear more about that now in the coming days. The 2024 draft estimated list $50 million has been allocated for the maintenance of police vehicles. Asked by opposition MP Saddam Hussein how many vehicles the service has, Hines said 2,244 is the total amount of vehicles, but 1,369 are operational, 260 are non-operational, and 611 are beyond repairs, mainly for disposal. In addition, he said, the Coastal and Ravine Patrol Unit has 4 vessels. Listen to it.
As it now stands, the police service is possessed of 2,244 vehicles. The number of operational vehicles as we speak are 1,369, or is 1,369. Non-operational vehicles, 260 of them, meaning not operational but can be repaired and made operable in quick time, reasonably quick time. And the total number for disposal, meaning beyond the repair, is 611 of them. And insofar as vessels are concerned, with the recent establishment of the Coastal and Riverine Patrol Unit, they now are possessed of 4 of those, just as an aside and in passing. Thank you very much.
So viewers, In the 2024 budget presentation, Finance Minister Colin Imwood said $80 million will be allocated for the new police vehicles. I admit that T&T crazy road. Oh good? All you hear that? I'll read back that again. I admit that T&T's crazy road also contribute heavily to the wear and tear of the vehicles. We'll have a discussion after this break.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday. RealTalk Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the RealTalk Group of Companies building at number 14 Crony Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at RealTalk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of RealTalk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. Remember, viewers, we have 4% going on fixed deposit at Real Talk. You're not getting that anywhere else but at Real Talk. Remember that. Remember that, remember that, remember that. With electricity rates going up, with WASA following closely with their rates going up also, with groceries going up, with expense going up, with cost of living going up, you would need extra cash. You would need extra cash. You want to make an investment. You want to earn money. Where do you get it? At Real Talk. So viewers, our numbers are on screen. In a couple minutes, a couple seconds from now, our numbers will be on screen. Remember viewers, call these numbers, set up an appointment. Our office open from Monday to Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. On Saturdays from 8:30 a.m. to 12 noon. Call these numbers, set up an appointment, inquire about our fixed deposit, how much interest you can get, viewers. Remember, it's 4% per year. You can't miss out. Every 100,000 you invest is 4%. You invest 100,000, it's 4,000 interest per year. You invest 200,000, it's $8,000 per year. You invest 300,000, it's $12,000 per year interest. Imagine multiply that by 5 years contract. Look at the figures you'll be ending up with. Are you getting that at any other financial institution? Remember, Real Talk Credit Union Information is also inviting you to come set up an account for you and your kid at Real Talk Credit Union Information. Remember that, viewers, we are located at number 14 Caroni Savannah Road in Chaguanas. I have a south office. It's a sub office. You wanna find out about our loan? It's not a problem. You can go down to the office in south. Asked by opposition MP Saddam Hussein, how many vehicles? Listen to this video. So viewers, it's crazy out here, you know. I want to hear something funny about Finance Minister. Listen to this.
I really, Madam Speaker, cannot comment on anything said by any member other than the member for Siparia, because what the honourable member's colleagues did is simply regurgitate what the opposition leader said. There was no original content whatsoever. None whatsoever, Madam Speaker. And, Madam Speaker, I will try not to be uncharitable, but this is the worst response to a budget speech that I have heard in my 32 years in this parliament. The worst. And what was intriguing was every one of them, if they have to keep their position, they had to start their contribution by saying what an excellent response to the budget. I have never heard, Madam Speaker, come on. Lord have mercy. And you know what is bothering them? Madam Speaker? As I said, there are no election in 2023 unless the Prime Minister has something in his back pocket that I don't know about. Might have a next budget to come in. That might kill them. Because if this is causing so much pain and diarrhea, if this is causing so much pain and gastrointestinal distress, what's going to happen in the next budget? What?
So viewers, he said the budget was a good one, as he declared that the UNC could not handle the truth and added that they misled the population into believing the budget was an election one. Call good night.
President, good night, my lord. How are you going?
My friend, how are you?
Hi there, brother. Pressure like hell out here now, boy. Like this, people out for everybody, you know. They want light bill for every month now. Like the next one, then property tax coming, then the next one. What going on? They're cutting people work. They ain't give people back to work yet. They have to stop mine outside there. But really going to people see now, they're going mad. And then they want to put for 65 years. So you might go that time you reach that. What kind of ministers and government we have in this country? Them letting down everything by and doing all kind of wrong things and blaming one another.
Thank you, my friend.
Have we taken up outside with back home?
Thank you so much. Now, viewers, as Anasa George was advising Imbut to temper his language, government MPs thumbed their desk as Imbut declared it was an excellent budget. They can't handle it. Look at it.
I hear talk from the other side and from their echo chamber outside that this is an election budget. Madam Speaker, we have no election this year as far as I know. We have no election this year in 2023 as far as I know. Madam Speaker, the election not due until 2025. How could this be election budget? You know what it was? It was a damn good budget. That's what it was.
Minister of Finance, so just withdraw that word. I appreciate your passion, but please keep your passion within parliamentary language.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Let me put it this way. It was an excellent budget. And that's why they have nothing to say. And that's why they say it's an election budget. They can't handle it.
Right now, to be honest with you, when the new electricity rate comes out, after every 30 days, you're going to be getting a bill. Let's see if you can handle it, citizens. Not the opposition concerning the budget, you know. As if you could handle it. Now, he said the budget had something for everyone, and it was necessary to debunk the dishonest comment in the public domain about it. Listen to this one.
We increased the minimum wage from 7 to 8 to 9 to 10 to 11 to 12, 15, 17, 20. Is we do that on this side. This People's National Movement. And a sort of old talk about is only $3. It's $3 per hour. It's not $3 per month. And this is why I had to make it clear that for the lowest level, they will get an additional $500 a month in their pocket, tax-free. And for persons who work longer hours, as much as an additional $900 per hour, Madam Speaker, tax-free. Per month, sorry. $900 a month, tax-free. $900 per month, tax-free. Is we do that at this PNM?
And introduce the legislation too.
Ridiculous. And the Minimum Wages Act is a creature of the 1976 Republican Constitution promulgated by the People's National Movement. It's not them, it's we. It's we make the Minimum Wage Act. I am just fed up of the old talk outside there.
So Colin Members said you're going to get $500 more at the end of 30 days a month in your pocket, extra tax-free. For those who work longer hours, you're going to get $900 more in your pocket, tax-free at the end of the month. Okay? All well and good. You're giving it with your left hand and you're taking back with your right hand. Now, Colin, or Clement Booth, listen to this. In the coming days or in the coming weeks, TNTech is going to issue an increase, and they're handing it down to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. So the $500 you're saving, that you call tax-free budget or tax-free money, is going to go back to TNTech. Part of it will go to TNTech. The other part of it will go towards grocery item and cost of living. All you ever think about this? When you go into a clothing store and you're accustomed paying $50 for a jersey or a t-shirt or a pants, let me tell you something. When TNTech implement that new rate to us, the citizen, you will go into a clothes store or clothing store or a garment store, however you want to put it. And that same item you would buy for $50, you're going to now pay $60 or $70 for it. You know why? You know why? The owner of that store have to pay a higher electricity rate because of the AC and because of the electricity. So when you tell yourself your meat product alone, your butter, your meat, your chicken, your goat, your beef, your beans, your vegetable, when you tell yourselves that that is the only thing that's going to raise any grocery, no, think again. Think again. When that rate implements, gas station owners are going to say it is costing them more money now for electricity to run their business now. So the little margin that they are making, they will now have to pay it back in electricity. That's on the fuel section. I cover the gas station owner. I cover the garment. Cover the grocery. And that are the three main items that we survive in Trinidad with. Groceries, garments, gas in our vehicle. So you now, viewers of Real Talk, you now sit down and think, how much is it going to cost you now to buy clothes? How much is it going to cost you now at the grocery? When owners of gas station realize their bill is going to come up 2,000 or 3,000 or 4,000 more at the end of every 30 days, they're going to go to the energy department for an increase in fuel to cover the money that they are taking now from their margin to pay for electricity. Let me tell you something. All you getting these kind of talk in no other station, you know. I could guarantee you that. Caller, good night.
Prim.
Hello?
Yeah, sure, it's me, Prim.
Go right ahead, Prim.
Right, I want to invite you for Diwali. Mr. Senna making some nice thing, Diwali, the fasting, and they want to invite you to come to the Diwali.
That is not a problem. You just call me and tell me where you living and I come in.
Okay, I will write to Napuna here in Paje, and I that chutney singer, plus I can sing bhajan.
Hey, Prim, hear this.
Yeah.
You know where Narissa living?
Who?
Narissa Mohammed.
I think they're from Ramjohn Street. I singing on Diwali.
All right, here what to do. On Pagia Extension, I believe on the left side.
Yeah.
Pagia Extension on the left side. You're going down there to PO Box 56.
Oh, that's over the highway?
Over the highway. They have a red parlor. You could pass and check them out.
All right, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Tell them bailiff coming to empty the house and the parlor.
All right, I singing tomorrow night in Nagara doing Jessica Sati, hey, Bhagwan.
You just call me and I come in, Prem.
Okay, thanks. Take care.
All right, man. Take care. Me and Rachel is Parasar and Chana and all one thing, you know. People can say what they want in a food full belly, not talk, you know. So viewers, think about that. Think about that. Now, between Between 2001 and 2023, Embed noted that the PNM raised minimum wage 6 times, while the UNC raised it once. And he reminded MPs that the Minimum Wage Act was created in 1967 under a PNM government. Now Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, we play that already. Now Trinidad and Tobago. They raise it 6 times, they are saying. They raise it 6 times. But you're giving with your left hand and you're taking back with your right hand. Or you're giving with your right hand and you're taking back with your left hand. You say us, the citizens, will end up with between 500 to 900 more. When Tech implement that and make it mandatory, what's going to happen to the 500 they get back? Garments going up, vegetables going up, meat going up, dairy product going up, whatever there is in a refrigerator in the grocery is going to go up. And technically now, when the light bill increase in the grocery now, what's going to happen? You're going to pay more. You're going to pay more for rice, dal. You're going to pay more for curry. You're going to pay more for baking powder. You're going to pay more for dal, more for flour. Take what I'm telling you. You're going to pay more because companies, manufacturing companies, will tell the energy department, we are going to raise our prices because the electricity, the current they need for production, their bill is escalating. I'll come now, man. I'll talk to me now, man. I'll talk to me now, man. I'll feel gas price alone to set up things in Trinidad and Tobago. Watch at the kind of rippling effect the electricity bill in Trinidad and Tobago is going to have on us as a citizen. And when WASA comes out with their proposal now, what is going to happen to you? So when Colin Imbert, our Minister of Finance, Colin Imbert, come out in Parliament and say, Your Honor, they are getting $500 more in their pocket and they're going to get $900 more in their pocket. Tax-free. What? Your t-shirt went up by about $10. When you go to the grocery, what is going to happen? How much more are you going to pay? And we know a grocery that's run 24 hours with electricity and air condition. On commercial, you're paying almost up to 51%. So let's just say our grocery now, at the end of every 30 days, our grocery now, or a supermarket, their light bill from 10,000 now, with a 50% increase, they're going to be paying how much? 7,000. No, you're paying 10,000 a month for 30 days, you're going to pay a 50% increase or a 51% increase. From 10,000, half of that added on is how much? Now 15,000. When you add on to 15,000 now, what you going to do? You think the grocery owner going to fork out an extra 5,000 from profit? No, that profit now will be added on to the product and the produce that sells in the supermarket and the grocery. Because that extra 5,000, that $5,000 have to come from sales. Sales of what? Supermarket items. Supermarket items. Now, when you go to the market now, we're talking about the Thursday night wholesale market, we're talking about the Friday market, we're talking about the Sunday market. Stay with me, follow me closely. When you go to the market now, the market vendor is going to tell you now, well, you know, John Doe, electricity bill went up. My electricity bill moved from 1,000 to 1,500. So my product now, or my produce now, that are selling in the market at $2 a pound for tomatoes will go up to $4 a pound for tomatoes. Why? Because the market vendor now have to cover his electricity bill. All you follow me, people? All you follow me closely? I'm coughing tonight. Yes, I understand my throat, a little virus, wherever it is. But I'm giving you facts. I'm not letting my throat keep me back from bringing the facts to you. I might be sounding like a kind of husky voice or a kind of horsey voice. But that ain't stopping me from bringing the truth to you. It ain't stopping me. So when your market produce goes up, and then a grocery item goes up, and then the garment now goes up, Trinidad and Tobago, what is going to happen to you as an individual? Somebody talk to me, man. Somebody talk tire. What the tire man going to do? When the tire man electricity bill goes up from 7,000 to 10,300 or 10,500, you think you're going to get back $100 tire in the tire shop? No, Trinidad and Tobago, you ain't going to get no $100 tire again, because that $100 tire will be selling at $150. Well, you come now, man. Open all your eyes. Ila anta maturko la zilla di aramba. Open your eyes, open your ears. Let the little common sense that God gave you, let it come into effect. All I just want to say, all I quick to say side bashing, and side bashing, and side bashing. What am I bashing? The reality that is happening in our country, that me bringing it to you in a different form, you call that bashing? Huh? You call that bashing? I am not for no political party. I am not. No political party is funding my program. There is one political person whose name is Renuka Sagram Singh, wants to use our company name Real Talk for her own political gain and for her own fame. Because when you hear Real Talk, you know it's Saeed, you know it's Renuka. So as a politician now, she wants to use Real Talk, our company name, without our permission. She knows she could get someone to court. She don't know that. So, we are going for a short commercial break, viewers. But it's time for the break. So when we come back from that break now, we're going to hear about Gatsby Dolly concerning students to get faster access to bursary after this.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday. Real Talk Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Real Talk Group of Companies building at number 14 Crony Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtalk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtalk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
So welcome back, Trinidad and Tobago. I just want to highlight some things before we go further. Vinod Dipchan. You know, I forgot to highlight him last night and I was so caught up. Vinod Dipchan. Vinod. You see how easy I find Raquel car? After I give them all that time to run? I know where the car is, Vinod. I know everything that happened with the car. I know everything from the gated community in Arangways. I know who had it. I know where it is right now. Vinod, let me tell you something. You go pay daily, you know. Take what I'm telling you. It's not a threat, you know. Just keep in mind, as a man, is who spirit walk. That's all I'm telling you. That's all I'm telling you. And Narissa Mohammed, P.O. Box 56, Pajri Extension Road in Tunapuna. She live in opposite the highway. Narissa, step by step. Everybody go know where you living, you know. Just know you had to run and hide. Not my fault. But I go tell you something. When I visit you unexpected, with my bailiff and bouncers, together with police, never say you're going to tell me exactly where that car is. As a person, I don't wild up nobody. I will give you a rope to run. You see what Raquel? Trap Raquel. You see, this is Raquel. Raquel thought this was Raquel's vehicle. This was Raquel X-Trail. Raquel thought Saieed couldn't come and take the X-Trail because she's in the army. Saieed had a man to come and pick up the X-Trail. I told Raquel, I said, Raquel, my darling, you had the options to bring it in. Look, the X-Trail in my compound now. Look at there. It's in my compound now. I told Raquel, I said, Raquel, if I light my light, I come in and I'm picking up your X-Trail, you know. You want to run, you want to hide. I do what I had to do. The X-Trail in my compound. Raquel called the office. She wants back the vehicle. She wants to know how much she owing. So in the 2 months, 3 months, you run from me. You didn't know how much you owing? When you decided not to give me back my money and you decided to keep the vehicle, you didn't know how much money you was owing? All you know, you take side money and gone. Side don't wild up nobody. Side just give people a rope to run. So just forgive me with the little cough, you know, the little throat infection and thing. But I ain't letting this stop me from coming on television. So viewers, we have Raquel X-Trail. Raquel wants back the X-Trail for shame's sake. Let me tell you something, you know, shame's sake again, you know. That ship sailed a long time. That X-Trail air for sale, it air for rent. Let it rotten down right where it pack up. We know in my head. So, going forward now, we have a few minutes just to finish up our program tonight, viewers. Call her good night.
Hi, good night, Saieed.
Go right ahead, my friend.
I'm calling from Paji in Tunapuna.
Hey, my friend, how are you? Talk to me.
I calling on this side of Paji.
Oh, the other side?
By the market there. Right. Now, Saieed, let me tell you something. What you say in terms of clown in butt. Because, let me tell you, when you raise gasoline, everything goes up automatically.
Correct.
Similarly to that of electricity. Everything will go up. You understand? Including, and I want to tell all the PNM people and them who don't support the PNM government, all you who renting, all your rental fee will go up too.
Correct.
Correct. rent will go up, and side you leave out one important thing, boys. The property tax
will go up also.
Going to take place, so you're going to have, as you say, high food costs, clothing, and gasoline bill, and all the other things. In fact, everything going to go up once the electricity go up, and rental, and then you have property tax coming. And let me tell people something. If all you feel that this thing, that clumping in but them trying to fool the population and making all kind of damn excuses and whatnot, people, all you're in for the real kill coming, you know. Because as far as we see it outside, I just want to draw your attention to something. You remember in the budget it said inflation is about 3-point-something%.
The average, yes.
And the unemployment is about 3-point-something%.
Average, yes.
But just on your budget papers, what it was, you see over 1,000 people line up in San Fernando to go to Guyana. So you see how they lie into the population. If the unemployment was so low, people would not be looking for job outside of Trinidad and Tobago.
Now, caller, me as a businessman now, I got options in Guyana to open an investment company. I got options in Guyana to do business in Guyana. So presently, our company is extending in Guyana. I purchased land in Guyana about 2 weeks back. I registered a company in Guyana about 2 weeks back, and I am there.
Well, Saieed,
I am there.
My advice to you, brother, is to go ahead and do it, because you see the 1% and all of them doing it, who gain all this foreign exchange, so you go right ahead and do it. Don't hesitate.
Thank you, my friend. So viewers, we are just going for a commercial break, just one commercial break. There's something that I want you to see what I am doing in Guyana.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday. Real Talk Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Real Talk Group of Companies building at number 14 Crony Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
So Trinidad and Tobago, what you are going to see now is my company registration of Real Talk Equipment Rental in Guyana. I tell you, we're expanding, you know. That's now we're going to have Real Talk Investment in Guyana, Real Talk Finance and Investment. So this, viewers, you know, when I have paperwork in my hand, I just talk because I legit to do things. You understand? That's what is encourage you all. How many minutes we have again? That's what is encourage you all now. Right, to come and invest in Real Talk Credit Union information. Come and invest into a fixed deposit and gain interest. This is my company registration for Guyana. You can zoom up close to the, just to the stamp cell, so you can see the stamp from Guyana. So viewers, I am doing business in Guyana. Real Talk is expanding. Now, yes, there's a lot of company expanding, but how many companies really know about expanding and options in business? Not much. Not much. I'm into financing. I'm an accountant. I'm a businessman. I'm a spiritual consultant also. You understand? For those of you who can't see in your television, you would notice the stamp. It's from Guyana. I am doing business in Guyana. We even purchased land in Guyana. So So after this snapshot of my registration, you're going to see a piece of land that Real Talk bought in Guyana. We're expanding. I'm going to open a finance and investment company in Guyana. God is blessing me, you know. Look, we have bought land for development. Land for development. Look at there. I don't just talk out of my mouth just so, you know. I talk my back up, you know. That is why when I bring a video to you, come back to me. That is why when I bring a video to you, I bring a clip to you, I bring news to you, it is real source, real intelligence, real thing that I'm bringing to you. I'm not bringing some side road thing that I hear. No, it's not that. So very soon, Real Talk Group will be doing business in Guyana. Equipment rental, financing, we into real estate. We expanding. I do business outside Trinidad and Tobago. And we had the privilege, we had the opportunity with an option to go into Guyana. And we are grabbing the opportunity. So viewers, we are not just here by mouth or by name saying, no, I have a reputation in Trinidad and Tobago to get things done. Having pushed for 11 legislations and amendments on television. Remember, I didn't keep no protest in the street. I didn't placard no way, you know. No, I came right here on television and I told you what I am going to do. I said it, I talked about it, God heard me, and boom, it is in the making. 11 legislations in 2021 to 2022. 11 amendment and legislation. I want to thank again the former Attorney General Faris Al-Rawi for listening to the cry and the cause of this legislation. I want to thank him. What is the AG doing? We don't even know. We don't even know. The public don't even hear this man. The public don't. So that is why I tell you all, invest in a company that is growing. You will be surprised to hear Real Talk Credit Union all of the Caribbean. All around the world. Let me tell you something. When you tell yourself you cannot do it, Saieed will tell you, watch me unlock that door that have been locked. God is good. God have been good to me. God have blessed me tremendously. That's the reason why I sell all. Y'all want to make money? Take out your money from commercial bank, it's sitting there doing nothing. Make a proper investment and get real interest on your hard-earned cash. Or you want to continue getting nothing for nothing. When the electricity bill go up and you need extra money? Yeah. So viewers, we are out of time for tonight, but nevertheless, a rerun of this program is tomorrow from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Until we meet again, Al-Anta Rahama Sudur Andaba. Seek and ye shall find. Good night.